Okay, I'm recording this again because I recorded the whole video and I thought I hit record, but I didn't. So anyway, welcome back to my channel, take two. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a comparison video on how this medium key pouch compares to some of the other things in my collection, and hopefully it'll give you a good idea of whether you think it's useful in your own collection, whether you think it's worth it. I'm gonna show you first what fits inside, how it looks inside, and also a good comparison against some of my other SLGs. I'm also gonna compare it against some of my handbags and also whether or not it fits in some of my handbags and other ways that you can use this. So stay tuned to that if you are interested. Okay, so no surprise here. I am a pouch aficionado and I absolutely love pouches. So it made sense that I was gonna get this because I have a real appreciation for organization and compartmentalization. So I'm gonna give you a good comparison against, this is the original size key clay, or key pouch I should say. It's not key. And this is against the medium size. So when I saw the dimensions online, I knew immediately the medium pouch was what I was gonna go for. The small pouch, when I measured it against some of my other SLGs, it measured very closely to a mini pochette. And I already have a mini pochette. And in fact, I find the mini pochette a lot more useful because it's wider, so it fits more. So I knew I just didn't want another flatter key pouch like that. So just to give you an idea in comparison against the mini pochette and the medium pouch, this is how it measures. I'll also put the dimensions on the screen just to give you an idea of how it actually compares if you want the actual measurements. Okay, so what are the differences between this key pouch and the original? Well, I would say the actual chains are pretty much identical. The only exception being, I would say when I'm looking at it, one of them is slightly more gold in color. And at first I thought it was this one, but actually I think it's the medium pouch is a little bit more yellow gold than the original key pouch. But the chain length is essentially the same if you're measuring it against where it's hooked into the pouch. So not much different there. And in terms of the actual pull, obviously the medium key pouch is going to be wider because it's a bigger pouch compared to the regular. So that's kind of how it looks. Okay, so what fits inside? Let's go through what actually fits. And I would say everything I put in here is pretty comfortable. That's how everything looks inside, to give you an idea. And it looks flatter, but it actually fits more than I thought, which is a nice surprise. Okay, so first thing is some tissues, a thick compact by MAC. It's one of the pressed powder things. I have a mirror in here, a hand sanitizer, which, you know, is also probably similar size to like AirPods. I have an iPhone 13 regular, which fits plenty in here. So that gives you an idea. And then just like a hand wipe. This is how it looks on the inside. Now the inside is leather lined, which is very nice. It's a very smushy, nice feeling. I don't know, I just love the way these pouches feel in your hand. And I find this to be a really useful size. And I'm gonna put everything back in because I'm gonna share with you how, when it's packed full, how it fits into another bag. With everything inside, I would say this zips up very nicely. It's not like pulling on the zipper. It doesn't make it warp and make it all wonky with the things I have. Now, obviously, if you're gonna stuff it with tons of bigger, bulkier things, it could make the zipper all wonky, but I think this is a fair amount of things that I would typically carry. Now, one of the useful ideas of what I can see someone wearing it as is as a clutch. So if you wanted to wear it as a night out and it's as a little clutch, this is a really nice way of wearing it. And I know that you could do that with the Toiletry Pouch 26. I used to own the Toiletry Pouch 26 and I have sold it a couple of years ago. And the reason I did that was because I hated that tail of the zipper. And with that zipper tail kind of sticking out, it looks very unfinished and it just didn't look chic as a clutch. This is much more cleaner in the finish because it has a nice finished zipper here and there's no tail hanging. It's a nice size. It's just really easy to do this and just go. So if you wanted to wear it as a clutch for a night out, I think it totally works. I also think that if you were gonna just grab and go and like run errands with this totally works, especially if you're going to work and then you're like just popping out and you don't want to carry another handbag inside your tote. This is like a great way to be like, oh, let me just grab my things so that I can go grab lunch and just pop out for lunch, you know, when you're at work too, rather than carrying a tote and a crossbody handbag, like a smaller one. So I find those very useful ways of using this bag. So again, I think that it would probably be useful if I compared this against some of my other bags, and maybe you might have similar bags in your collection to decide whether or not you think this is worth it to buy. Okay, so the first bag I'm going to share with you is my Mulberry Lily small bag. Now, this is not a bag that I'm going to use with this. I'm not going to obviously put this inside, but just as a comparison, this is very similar in size. Like, I'm a very visual person, so I really need to be able to see like how does this compare with some of my other bags. So I'm just showing it for those purposes with this bag. I would say because the Lily bulges a bit on the side, you know, including the bulge, it's exactly the same width and it's basically exactly the same height as well. So very comparable in size, but obviously just different in width or depth. Now, again, just as a note for comparison, I'm not putting this pouch into my pochette Matisse, but if you're, again, a visual person and want to see how that compares, very, very similar in total dimensions. I would say the pochette Matisse is taller for sure. But just in terms of this length, I would say it's very similar. Obviously, totally different in design, but that gives you kind of an idea. Okay, so the number one question might be, does this fit into my Speedy 25? Technically, yes, it fits in here, but I wouldn't do it because it's too much of an issue to get inside the bag because the Speedy, as you might know, has kind of a smaller opening, you know, compared to the size of the bag. So it's not a huge opening. And so you're going to have to put it in sideways and then kind of rejigger it inside. And to be able to do that, you would have to have a mostly empty bag to be able to even do that. And what would be the point? Because obviously you're going to have other things inside the bag and you're not going to have that space. But let's just show you, let's just show you for comparison how the Speedy 25 compares to the medium pouch. Now, that's kind of giving you a rough idea of how it fits. So I would say if you're actually going to do this, it probably fits in better in a Speedy 30 without having to do all the twisty-turvy things, but that's how it looks inside. If you have a Speedy 35, even better. But, you know, I think that's kind of a valid question. If you have a small tote size that is open, this is fabulous for that purpose. So it totally fits in here easily, no problem. And it's just a nice way of organizing your things. Also, if you are concerned about safety and just someone being able to swipe a pouch out of your bag, then obviously you can do something similar to what the Neverfull pouch does, which is you can clip it to something on the hardware of your bag if you have a D-ring. So if you are concerned about that, you can always clip it to your bag. Speaking of the Neverfull, I know I have to compare this to the Neverfull pouch. This is the Neverfull pouch from my MM size bag. Now, I would say this is pretty dang close, almost identical. The Neverfull pouch comes out just a little bit longer than the medium pouch. However, this is non-usable space because of the way that this is designed. It's kind of pinched here, so I would say it's basically exactly the same size in a nutshell, but that gives you kind of a good idea. Obviously, this Neverfull pouch is super slim. It's really just good for papers and things like that, which is mainly what I use it for. I use it for travel, and I'll put like my traveling papers or passport and that sort of thing in there. And it's just a nice way to organize it. This you can fit a lot more, and therefore it's a lot more useful because of the ability to fit wider things in here. Now, if you have the Longchamp small raffia bag like I do here, this totally fits. Again, it's kind of an open concept bag. It does have like a little button on the side to secure it, but it does fit. So if you do that though, I don't think you can button the interior unless you like kind of make this slanted. Then you can button it. But you couldn't snap it closed and stand it up easily, unless like you have nothing else in here. But I suspect if you have a tote bag, you're probably gonna carry other things inside. But you know, if you just carry it around like this, totally fine. It's not sticking out at all. And obviously, if you have a Neverfull, this totally fits. Again, this is very similar in size to the Neverfull pouch that I just showed you. So the other really nice way of using this is for travel. And as you saw in my last video, this is my oversized flat bag, but this is also a great like tote bag that's a flap style, which is what I love about it, and super comfortable and lightweight. So whether you're using it as a tote bag for every day or for work, or if you're using it as travel, because this bag is so oversized, it's just a really nice way of keeping your things organized that are a little bit bulkier and bigger in size without taking up too much space with a humongous pouch. So I just find this to be a super useful and handy pouch. Now, you know, do you need a bougie pouch like this? Of course not. But if you are a Louis Vuitton aficionado, if you are a pouch lover like me, then you get it. Okay, it's just kind of how it is. I mean, I will show you. Actually, just to give you a point of comparison, this is my Chanel small O case and how that compares against the medium. Anyway, hope you found this comparison video useful. I hope you found it helpful in just ways of finding more functionality and use out of this pouch if you weren't really sure, and if you were on the fence for it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. That really helps my small channel out. And if you want to binge watch any of my other videos, you can do that here, and I will see you next time.